Khatema. So I've asked Khatema to share something today because Khatema has what I would consider one of the most extraordinary befriending the other experiences. Build a little context for us. Tell us what you did, what gave you the reason to do it, what act of courage was, well, what was it like in terms of the demand for you to be courageous to do this act? Tell us a little background.
Okay, thank you, dear sir, and hello to all. Hope you are doing well. I'm Khatema Fayaz from Afghanistan, and now I'm talking from Pakistan to you. So about this video that I have sent to you, I want to say a little bit about it. It was the first time that we were played the piece of game on the earth by 2030. So as a befriending, I decided to make friend to be as a friend with clergies. They
So
are
clergy is the word is clergy, just in case I don't know how to understand your pronunciation. So clergy would be the imams in the mosque, correct?
Yeah. So their thoughts, actually, they are the same as Taliban. So I decided to talk with them, and I decided to take this risk to be as a friend with them, because always they say like this, that, for example, girls should not laugh loudly, or girls should not, they always should cover their face. And they are the same as Taliban, that Taliban deprived us from getting education. So as a befriending, I went there and I wanted to talk with him and make him as my friend, not just him, other his friends as well. So when I went there, I said to him that I want to share something with you. At first, he was shocked that, well, how can I find this courage to come in front of him, and I want to share something with him. And he looked at me so angrily and said, what do you want to share with me? And you stand in front of me so brave. What is the reason? So it was somehow anger that I was afraid of this kind of action. So after that, I told him with kindness that, so I want to share something good with you. If you have time, please give me your, please take a time that we want to talk with you. So he accepted it after a lot of argue and conversation. After that, one day I called him and we had a meeting. I talked about kindness, about cooperation, about love, faith, so indirectly, because he doesn't know directly. If I explain for him the 7 actions of peace, I talked with him with kindness. I wanted that, I said to him that I want to be as a friend with you because we are human. We can, for example, complete each other. We can improve by each other. If you don't accept me as your girl, as your, for example, as your friend, so how can we improve our society? So I told him that you are open mind. I want to share these things with you. I want to be as a friend with all colleges who are in the mosque and who are doing their job in the mosque. So he was somehow in doubt that what is my goal? What is my goal by these things? After that, he said that, okay, actually, when I was talking with him, he turned his face and he didn't look at me. So after that, he turned his face and said that, okay, okay, I can help you. So what is your goal? I asked him that, for example, after praying a lot, because there come a lot of women for praying after him. So I told him that I want to have a speech among men and women. and I want to talk about love, about faith, cooperation. I want to open their mind about these things. And he said that it will never happen, because you can talk among women, it's okay, but you never can talk among men, because men should not hear your voice. You are a girl. Do you know what are you asking? So I said to him that I'm a human, I'm your girl. I want to talk with men as their girl, as their sister. What's the matter? So if you don't accept me as a human being, what will happen on the future of our new generation? So after a lot of, even we took 3 or 4 sessions with him, and we could convince him to allow us to talk in the mosque in front of men and women. So when I had my first speech, actually there
So
was
a little background first, just a little context, if I may, just for a moment.
okay.
So you're the first woman ever to
Yeah.
address in the mosque all these men and break the taboo that this was not acceptable. And this has been for many, 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 many centuries, this taboo. And you now are going to this person and trying to convince him to be able to speak for the first time in this setting. And that's the context a little bit of this is what you would call befriending the other at a 10x level. And share a little bit about what he said about the risk of what this might mean for your life if you chose to do this.
Yeah, actually, after I encourage him, that I convince him that I want to talk. So he said that you're asking for a dangerous thing. So what will happen on your life? Some men might attack on you and kill you. They might attack on your family and kill them. Do you want to accept this big risk? So I told him that yes, I want to accept this risk, because from the time that I was born in Afghanistan till now that I am 27 years old, I don't know what is peace actually. I want to feel peace. I want to experience what is peace. So from the time that I was born among war. I was growth with bomb explosion. I was lost a lot of my friends at school, at centers in bomb explosion. I want to know what is the meaning of peace. What is the real meaning of peace? I want to feel it. Because of this, I want to change this condition for girls in Afghanistan and around the world. I want to take this risk. I want to move on. It's not it's no matter what happened on me. If I stay like this, it means that I accept that I should die every day. If I accept to don't talk in front of men, it means that I accept that every day I die. I accept that one day I should die. If they attack on me, no matter. They will kill me, no matter. But if I stay like this, every day I am dying. So after that, he told me that it's not a danger just for you. It's actually dangerous for me as well. In this mosque, I have the responsibility. So if I allow you that your voice raise from this mosque, so all the men will come on me and they ask me why you did it. What is the reason? So it's dangerous for me. I can't allow you. After a lot of talking, actually I convinced him, and he said, okay, so if you talk like this, I will allow you. One day we had a bit they had a big program in mosque, and I prepared my speech about women's right, about the value of women's, and I went there. Actually, firstly, when they asked me and they called my name that I am a girl, all of them, they shocked and they said that we never hear the voice of a girl or woman from a mosque. Now what are you doing? Why you are allowing this girl to talk? Actually, I went there and I covered my face because my mom was afraid, and she told me many, many times that you have to cover yourself. Your hair should not be visible because they will have so argue. After that, I had my first speech. Actually, all the clergies and all the men, they turned their face to other side. They didn't look at me. After I talked about cooperation, about kindness, about love, about improvement, and I talked with them about respect each other, some of them, they turned their face and look at me. And I thought I saw on their eyes that they have a connection with me. They became happy, and it was like that their eyes told me that you can talk, please talk more and more. They loved actually my speech. I after that, what happened? Some of them, they were asking the clergy that allowed me to talk. They said that why you did it. Some of them that had a lot of argue, but some of them they was inspiring. They were inspired by me, and they were really happy. They said that. Come and talk more and more for women, for girls. They should improve. They should know their rights. They should know their value. And women, they were inspired by me. All of them come to me and said that you are so brave. It is, and after that, all of them came and said that please talk with Clergy. We want to talk as well. We want to, after this, we want to talk here. So I did it many and many times. That Clergy called me when they had a program at mosque. They called me and said that, come, you can have your speech. Whatever you want, you can talk here. So I thought that it was a big change in my society, that I raised my voice at the first time, that before this, just the voice of men heard by women and by men on that mosque. Actually, a lot of people from the street, they came, the yard of mosque were full of people because they were interested, and somehow they were shocked that who is talking here? Is she a girl, and what happened here? All of them were listening to me, and it was really a huge experience. And I thought they filled me after. Nowadays, each girl they can go to mosque and their school, their centers. They can talk, and it was really a great experience that I have had in my entire life, that I think it changed the life of girls in my society, that now they can freely, they can talk, they can raise their voice, they want their rights. So it's really a huge change that caused by this speech.
But I want to share this video. This was the video that Khatema made with her team, all 4 of them, just to give you a sense of what that looked like, and Khatema doing this presentation.
با خود در صلح باشید تا با جهان به صلح برسید. اگر لازم شود با پاهای پیادم به تمام دنیا خواهیم رفت تا پیام صلح را برسانیم. این بار کار ما دشوار بود، اما با استقبال که روبرو شدیم غیر قابل انتظار بود. رفتن در بین یک جامعه سنتی که حتی حاضر نیستند صدای یک خانم از آدرس یک مسجد بلند شود و پیام خود را که می‌خواهد برساند. ما خیلی دلهره داشتیم و منتظر مواجه شدن با بعضی از مشکلات توسط مردم بودیم، اما برعکس با استقبال که روبرو شدیم اکشن 7 صلح که فیت است را دیدیم، یعنی اطمینان کامل بر رسیدن به صلح سرتاسری تا سال 2030. در آغاز برنامه زمانی که خانم ها متوجه شدند که قرار است ما در بین مردان حرف بزنیم، از نگاه هایشان دیدم شد که نسبت به ما دید مثبت ندارند. این یک امری عادی است در جامعه ما که صدای دختران نباید تا حد بلند شود که مردم بشنوند. اما بعد از شنیدن صحبت‌های ما که همه آنها در مورد صلح، دوستی، خوبی و مهربانی و کمک و همکاری بود، نگاه‌هایشان تغییر کرده بودند و بعد ما را با گلاس‌های چای و شیرینی تحویل گرفتند و استقبال کردند. دوست داشتند با ما صحبت کنند و با این تغییر ما واقعا حس خوبی داشتیم. این حرکت ما را به آینده ما خوشبین ساخت. در حقیقت ما یک سکوت را در بین جامعه شکستاندیم که قبلا همه یک دید مشترک در مورد این مکان داشت. قبلا در این مکان خانم ها فقط برای ادای نماز و عزاداری می رفتند و اگر قرار بود صدای شنیده شود و صحبت هایی صورت گیرد از جانب آقایان بود و دیگر هیچ تصویری از این محل در ذهنشان نداشتند. اما این بار همان خانم ها گروهی از دختران را دیدند که در بین مردان شرکت می کنند و با صدای خودشان به صورت مستقیم پیام خود را می رسانند. این خود جامعه را به سوی تغییر، یکی شدن و متحد شدن می برد و ما بنیانگذاران این تغییر خواهیم بود.